Good morning. Lando Gardner coming at you. Peter's out in the field. Just wanted to do a video today on airlayering. Um, I've tried it in the past and I was pretty successful with it. But as with all gardeners, we want to advance and get better and better and better, so we learn different tools and different methods that will allow you to get and obtain more success in your gardening. So if you just go with me, what we're going to be doing today, I actually have quite a bit of things out here that is already been air layered, peach trees and plum trees, but we're going to do another peach tree, and this is going to be Florida Grande. Now what we're going to use a Ziploc bag. We're going to use a razor blade. We're going to use some rooting hormone, and we're going to use some tape. So if you travel with me, we'll go over to the tree and we'll begin the process of the air layer. Good morning. I have topped this tree off, and I left, and this tree was really big, as you can see. If you were pan up, as you can see how tall this tree was, and I've topped it all the way off. I've topped it off to this level because that's what you have to do with peach trees. But I left this one branch so that I could do an air layer on it, and what I'm doing is breaking through the first layer.
There's a red dot around this.
Breaking through the first layer. I'm not scientific, so I'm not getting into all the scientific names of what I'm doing. I'm just air laying a Florida Grande peach tree. You have to go down, and this first layer, which is this cambium layer, I'm told that's the name of it. This has to come off. I didn't ask the tree what the name of the layer of this is. I just read it online and read it in books, but this is supposed to be the cambium layer, but this has come off. Just like taking off a shirt. This has come off. Now I have to scar this next layer, which is fairly easy. Take the same blade and scar it. And be careful that you don't cut yourself. And I don't remove that, all the juicy stuff hanging off. Be right back. I don't remove that stuff. I think it's a plus. I'm not using powder today. I'm using a gel. So I'm going to take my toothpick. My ear pick. My ear cleaner, and I'm dipping it in the hormone and taking this Q-tip and rolling it around to get the root stimulator on here. I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing. Make sure I get a grand amount on there. This stuff is supposed to be really good. I've used powder for years, and it done me pretty good. So I'm trying something a little bit different today. Next, what I'm doing is I'm going to be taking this plastic bag and putting it around the tree. Now before that, I'm going to go ahead and get my tape started right here. One little roll around there and get my bag. Hold it under real good and get the rolling. If it look like you see something in the bag, yeah, it is. Those are crumbs. I believe in definitely using what you have. The crumbs ain't gonna hurt it. Now the bag is ready to have some good peat moss put in it. This is tricky. This is kind of tricky when doing it this way, but it can definitely work. Get your peat moss, put your peat moss in there. Get ready to snug the bag up there. There we go. And as you can see, it's loaded up with peat moss. I might put a tad bit more in there. Tad bit. Alright, got my peat moss in there, stuffed in there real good. You can't mind getting your hands dirty. Not for the faint of heart. Stuff that in there real good. Start the process of the bag closing. It's kind of messy. Alright, squeeze it good and tight. Good and tight. Now, my tape is already here, so I can just begin the process of coming up a tree, up the spot. They said put foil on there, but I find that this good old electric tape works well too. The area just needs to be good and dark. And I'll put a tad bit more peat moss in there. Just a tad bit more. So it'll be good and packed. Continue to wrap it up. We're looking forward to having another tree here in about 2 months. It's not made to be pretty, but it's made to get the job done. Alrighty, so this is the Orlando Gardener coming at you. Just wanted to show you how to do some air laying today. Y'all be blessed out there, and see you next time.
Cut off.